Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We've got some more Sims news for the upcoming Adventure Awaits expansion pack, which is of course releasing at the very beginning of October. So last night, the Sims team posted a brand new FAQ covering a lot of common questions, and it actually adds some new details we hadn't heard before, both in the reveal trailer and the blog post. There's also going to be a dedicated Imaginary Friends Q&A happening today in just a couple of hours, which I will cover in a future video, but for now, let's go through everything from this update. So the FAQ confirms again that Adventure Awaits is launching October 2nd and introduces a brand new world called Gibby Point. The world is split into 3 neighborhoods: Wanderwood Wilds, Crystal Valley, and Jellyfish Junction. It's dedicated as being full of adventure, with townies, quests, a glowing bioluminescent bay, and even the chance to spot the mysterious Plumbird. Each neighborhood also features its own getaway: Camp Gibby Gibby, Revive and Thrive, and Love Highland. There are festivals, swimming in jellyfish lagoons, kayaking, fishing, and tons more. I've said before that players have been asking for inspiration outside of the US and Europe, and this is finally giving us that. I do think it's going to live up to expectations, though my only small concern is whether it'll end up looking too similar to worlds we already have. I'm gonna hold off on making judgments until I really see the map and explore every little detail myself though. So the pack is also very focused on childhood development and coming of age gameplay. Sims can pick up new skills like archery, paper crafting, entomology, and diving. Archery lets Sims of all ages practice their aim, even customizing bows as they progress. I love this. Paper crafting has fun interactions like making paper airplanes, fortune tellers, or themed cards. I made a ton of those back in school, so I will definitely be reliving my childhood through that. Entomology is tied to collecting and raising butterflies and moths with terrariums and an incubator object. So the diving works with new diving boards placed near pools, with Sims able to learn tricks from childhood through elders. Personally, I think archery might feel a little repetitive in the long run, but at least paper crafting and entomology sound really fun and fresh to me. I'm really curious to see how far the diving skill actually goes though, because we already saw a few of those animations in the trailer. Now, beyond all of that, we also have new aspirations and traits confirmed here. Children can take on the cool kid on the block aspiration, while adults can become critter hunters with a focus on outdoor collecting. The new trait is competitive, which can go in 2 directions depending on how your sim handles challenges, either being a good sport or possibly a bad sport. What's a bit disappointing though is that there are no new fears. That system had so much potential, and I've said before that I want them to keep building on it with every pack. I really hope this isn't a sign that it's being abandoned. We've seen that happen with so many things that have been introduced previously. So I want to talk about deaths, or I guess in this case, the lack of them. Adventure Awaits unfortunately doesn't add any new ones, which really caught me off guard at first. New deaths really just feel like a staple of any expansion pack. It's something everyone gets so excited about. We wonder what they're going to be even before they're announced or revealed, so it was definitely disappointing to learn that. But if this really is being developed by the Life and Death team, and I've mentioned this before, then I think it makes sense that the focus is going towards deeper gameplay activities instead. It's not confirmed, but based on patterns and some insider hints that have been accurate in the past, I strongly believe that it is, so that gives me a lot of hope. Now, beyond that, getaways are going to be a huge feature. You can create customizable experiences by setting a location, length of day, Sims attending, and even assigning roles and outfits. So it kind of sounds like it's gonna work similar to the system in businesses and hobbies. You can also add challenges and rules, which opens up a lot of possibilities too. These tie into custom venues as well, where you can build something entirely new and assign roles and rules to it. I definitely think there's gonna be a lot of replay value here with this, especially when players start sharing their creations to the gallery. Since you can mix in content from other packs, I definitely think there's going to be endless potential for cross-pack compatibility, and this is the kind of gameplay that we definitely need to see more of in expansion packs. The FAQ also mentioned a couple of fitness-related updates. Free weights are coming back, allowing Sims to do curls, join a pump it up class, or possibly even hire an instructor. There's also a spin bike, which we saw in the trailer, and a new blender object for recovery drinks. And we even got our first glance at water woohoo, which looks to work in any body of water, including the jellyfish lagoon. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to work everywhere. That was definitely a nice surprise. And to round things out, there are some smaller details worth noting too. Kids can now kayak, obviously as seen from the trailer, including fishing from the boats. That is cool. I'm really excited for that. Jellyfish can be caught only in the lagoon at Jellyfish Junction. Honestly, not shocked by that. And there are 14 unique species of butterflies and moths to collect, with one special butterfly you unlock by completing the collection. So at least we have some interesting, like, unique unlockables to work towards. I think that's nice to look forward to. So overall, I was definitely a little let down by, no new deaths and no new fears, but I do think the rest of the pack is shaping up to have a lot of depth. Again, we really don't know until we see more and until we learn more. The child-focused gameplay is really where my attention is right now, especially with Imaginary Friends. The fact that they're dedicating an entire Q&A just to them honestly really tells me there's going to be much more than what we saw in The Sims 3 Generations. I find them creepy and cute at the same time. I cannot wait to see what else is revealed there. But I want to hear from you guys. How are you feeling about the FAQs and everything that we know so far with Adventure Awaits? Are you more excited after reading some of these new details, or are you still holding off judgment? Definitely let me know what you think and share all of your thoughts below. And of course, I will have more updates later on when we get more info for the Imaginary Friend focused Q&A. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys, and happy life simming.